So sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Sitting up tall and aligning the back of your skull with your tailbone. Allowing your arms to rest onto your thighs. And feel for that lengthening out. So you're lifting your belly away from pelvis. You're lifting your diaphragm, lifting chest. And let your arms relax down and your shoulders relax away from your ears. Feel your feet, activate your feet, spread the toes. And then feel for being in a space, a safe space. Being in a space that allows you just to be. A space that allows you to be who you are. And in this space, no judgments are made. If you must make a judgment, be kindful, be compassionate to you. Taking time now to absorb the energy that moves through your body, that moves in from the earth and from above. Giving yourself time to disconnect. Disconnect from much of what has been this day so far. Scanning your body from the tips of the toes right through to the crown of your head, out through to your fingertips. Notice what you feel. Notice what you feel at the physical level. Notice what you feel at the energetic level, coming towards the end of the day, and this is a time in which you may feel a little bit tired, feeling the need to feel a little bit more energized. So just take in what you feel. And also noticing what you feel at the emotional level. Maybe feeling a sense of relief, maybe feeling a little bit sad, a little bit happy. So just notice what you're feeling. You don't need to use this time to find out the source of what you're feeling. Just acknowledge what you feel. And as you go through your practice, allow yourself to be more open to what you feel. Allowing your practice, allowing your poses to shine a deeper light on what is going on for you. Be accepting of what comes up. Be accepting of what you feel. Try not to be forcing that away as if it's not real, as if it does not exist. There is something about the way in which we live our lives, the way and the cultures in which we're in, that sometimes persuades us to deny the reality of what we feel, to deny the reality of our experiences, rather trying to get us to conform to something that fits somebody else's narrative or fits the narrative of a specific culture. And sometimes it leads you to doubting yourself, to doubting what you feel. So not placing any overlays on what you feel, just acknowledging it and allowing what comes up for you. It may be that we're not always able to have the language, the vocabulary to describe what we feel. So stay with it, stay with what you feel, allow it to open up and to reveal itself to you. So keeping that as your focus, keeping that as the intent today. As you go through your practice today, keeping the focus on self, try not to be distracted. Work in a way that is safe, in a way that honors yourself. If you're going into poses and you're feeling a high level of discomfort or pain, then ease back from that. Gently feel your breath. Feel your breath as you breathe in, and you breathe in gently through the nose with constriction. So you're breathing in that Ujjayi breath, inhaling for 7. At the top of the breath, hold for 7. And exhaling through the nose for 7. Exhaling until empty, pull belly in, pull it up. Your ribs feel as they open towards the side. You're lengthening out of lower back. Sternum is lifting, but soften the shoulders and definitely relax your neck, relax your jaw. Relax your belly completely, and then breathe and feel as if you're sipping in a really sweet and nice juice. Hold the breath, hold for 7. Exhale through nose for 7. At the end of the exhale, pull belly in. So pull it in, pull it up. Your ribs open out to the side. You're lengthening out of lower back. Sit bones presses down. So feel yourself anchored to the floor. You've got a solid foundation beneath you. Relax belly and then breathe in. Deep breath. Hold the breath, hold for 7. Exhale, 7. Now pull belly in, pull it up. Open side ribs, diaphragm is lifting, chest is lifting. Simultaneously, sit bones are pressing down. And then release. For wrist stretches. So reach your right hand forward, take hold of the little finger on your right hand and then ease it back. And breathe to the palm of hands, spread fingers. And as you breathe out, glide your little finger back. Release. Taking hold of your ring finger. Pressing down into right sit bone as you inhale, lengthen out of right side. And as you breathe out, arm is forward, spread fingers. Release. Taking hold of your middle finger. As you breathe in, lift chest as if you're lifting chest up towards your chin. And as you breathe out, glide your middle finger back and release. Taking hold of your first finger and breathe to the back of your heart. Feel this right between your shoulder blades. And as you breathe out, glide your first finger back and release. Taking hold of your thumb and breathe in, moving your thumb back away from your index finger. Breathe out, heel of the hand is forward and release. Change hands. Taking hold of the little finger on your left hand, ease it back. Breathe in, spread fingers. And as you breathe out, glide your little finger back. Let your shoulders down. Release, taking hold of your ring finger. As you breathe and lengthen out of your left side. As you exhale, soften your left shoulder down away from your knees. Release, taking hold of your middle finger. Breathe in, spread your side ribs out. Feel these open towards your armpits. As you exhale, arm is forward. Release. Taking hold of your first finger. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, lengthen each finger away from the other. And as you breathe out, let your shoulders relax. And release. Taking hold of your thumb. As you breathe in, glide your thumb back away from your index finger. Breathe out, heel of the hand is forward and release. Stretch your stage 2, turn the palm of the hands away from you and beyond your fingertips. As you inhale, lengthen out of lower back. Exhale, open your hands forward, opening the palm of the hands towards the floor. And breathe in, lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And exhale, open the hands down, soften the shoulders away from your ears. And release, and then ease all the way under. Bring the soles of your feet together into Baddha Konasana. Your toes flex them back towards your shins, and bring your hands back behind you so that you're on your fingertips. From here, breathe in, inhale through your nose, inhale for 10. Hold the breath, press your sit bones down. Lift your side ribs up, lift your chest. Feel the opening right across your sternum. You're pushing the floor away with your fingertips as you lengthen out of lower back. Let your neck relax. Let your shoulders be soft away from your ears. Keep the length. Now bring your hands forward, but don't go down. Just bring your hands forward of your shins and then exhale. Exhale through nose. Exhale completely. Chin tucks in, pull belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Spread your ribs, spread diaphragm. Keep hollowing your belly out. Release, push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way up, hands by hips, slightly behind, push floor away. Inhale, inhale for 10. Hold the breath, lift your chest, press your sit bones down. Keep the chest lifted, let your shoulders be soft. Feel as if you've been drawn right up towards the sky. Hands forward, exhale. Exhale completely, chin tucks in, pull your belly in, pull it up. You're spreading your ribs, you're spreading diaphragm, you're lengthening out of lower back. Shoulders soft. Release. One more like this, hands by hips. Breathe in. 10. Hold the breath for 10. Bring your hands forward and exhale. Exhale, exhale until empty. Chin tucks in, pull belly in, pull it up, and spread your ribs. Spread diaphragm, keep feeling for hollowing belly out. Relax your belly, stay here, and then breathe in. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen out of lower back. And exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you inhale, expand your ribs out wide towards your armpits. Lead with chest, exhale as you fold. On your breath, inhale, breathe through sternum, filling heart up with breath, creating enough space so the breath moves all the way down to belly. Exhale, fold, bellies in. Now breathe to lower back as you're lengthening out of lower back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way up. Half lotus with your left foot on top of your right thigh. Your left hand is around, line up your left hand with your tailbone and breathe in, reach your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your right arm across your left thigh. As you breathe, lengthen spine. And as you breathe out, maintain the length as you twist towards the left. Deep breath, expand, feel your ribs as they open wide towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the left. Inhale, lengthen belly away from pelvis, lift sternum. And exhale, twist to the left. If you can go further, your left arm comes around towards your right hip. If you can go further, your left hand will take hold of your left foot. And then deep breath, sit bones presses down, you're lengthening out and away from lower ribs. And exhale, twist towards the left, but don't force this. On your next breath, feel the breath as if it touches the insides of your ribs, opening out to side. So your lungs, feel your lungs open up. As you exhale, twist to the left. Press your sit bones to floor and then breathe and feel as if lifting belly away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, fold forward towards your left thigh, left knee. Breathe to lower back as you're lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward towards left knee. On your next breath, you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, fold, pull belly in. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release, push the floor away, breathe in. You come all the way up and change. Half lotus with your right foot on top of your left thigh. Draw the foot as close towards your thigh as you can. You're feeling this into your knees. You can place a block under your right knee. Block or a roll. Your right hand is lined up with your tailbone. Inhale, reach your left arm up. As you breathe out, bring your left arm across against your right thigh. Keep the back of the skull aligned with tailbone, and then breathe and lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. Deep breath, expand your ribs wide towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. Now feel this down from your pelvic bowl. Breathe in as you're lifting belly away from pelvis. Diaphragm is lifting. Lift chest. And exhale, twist. On the next breath, soften skull bones and feel as if you're drawing energy in from above. And exhale, twist. Go gently and allow yourself to feel the pose. If you can, on the next breath, slide your right arm around the back, tucking it onto your left thigh, hip, or clothing. Or if you can, take hold of your right foot and do so. And then breathe as you lift belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, twisting towards the right. Feel your sit bones pressing to floor, then breathe and lengthen up from there. And as you breathe out, fold towards your right thigh. Inhale, expand. Feel your ribs as they open out wide to armpits. And exhale, fold, pull belly in. Deep breath, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release, and then ease all the way up and unwind the cross of your legs. Coming down into a seated side bend, one leg is straight. Straighten your left leg. So your left leg is reaching straight forward. Your right foot is flat to the floor. Your right arm is pressing against your right thigh. Right hand is to the floor. Left hand is to the floor by your left thigh, left hip. Press down into your right foot. Breathe in, lengthen out of right side. And as you breathe out, gliding your right thigh back. So you feel this opening into lower back and side ribs. Reach forward with your left foot, spread the toes. And then breathe as you inhale, you're lifting belly up away from pelvis. And as you exhale, glide your right thigh back. As you inhale, keep lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, keep gliding your right thigh away from you. Press down into your right sit bone and breathe in, keep lift. You're lifting straight out of your right side. As you breathe out, feel as if you're turning, twisting towards the left. And then breathe in as you lengthen side ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right thigh back, you're arcing, twisting to the left. Deep breath, inhale, you're lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, twist to left. One more like this, deep breath. And breathe out, you're twisting round towards the left. You feel your right shoulders opening, you're lengthening side ribs away from your right hip. You can interlock. On the next breath, slide your right arm around your right thigh. Left arm is around the back and bind the hands. And then breathe in as you inhale, keep lifting out of left side. And as you exhale, fold towards your left thigh. Deep, deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, folding towards your left thigh. Feel your sit bones as it presses to the floor. And then breathe in, lift sternum. And exhale, fold forward, bellies in. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Turn your right foot in so that the heel, right heel, is towards the groin. From here, you're pressing down into your sit bone. As you breathe in, you're reaching your arms up. And as you exhale, folding forward, so you're moving between these 2 points, your knee and your calf. You're folding forward. Now press your sit bones back to floor and then breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. And exhale, fold forward. As you breathe in, spread your ribs wide out towards the side. And exhale, fold. Feel as if you lengthen your left leg away from you. On the breath, breathe and feel your lengthening belly away from pelvis. Pull your belly in, exhale as you fold. Keep sending your left thigh away from you, reach out, spread the toes. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way up. Now you're twisting over your left thigh. So your left hand is reaching towards the left hip and then reach the hand away from you. Press into your right sit bones, breathe in, reach your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, you're folding to the outside of your left thigh, left ankle calf. As you breathe, balloon the breath into lower ribs. And exhale, twist towards, you're folding towards the outside of your left calf. Breathe in and lengthen belly up away from pelvis. And exhale, fold, pull belly in. On the breath, feel as if you're lifting belly away from your left thigh. And exhale, fold, pull belly in. One more like this, filling your heart up with breath. And fold on exhale. Inhale, release. Then ease up. Your right foot comes over your left thigh. So the right foot is coming back towards your left hip, right foot is back to the floor. Left arm is coming across and it's hugging your right thigh towards the chest. Your right arm is reaching either back, behind you to the floor. If you have a wall, you can use the wall. Press into right sit bone and breathe, lift out of right side. Keep lifting up. And as you exhale, twist towards the right. Reach forward with your left foot, spread the toes. And then breathe in, press. Feel as if you're pressing back down into sit bone and lengthen. Keep lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, you're twisting to the right. On the breath, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale, twist. Relax sternum and breathe through heart. Deep breaths. And as you breathe out, twist. Inhale, release. Slide your right foot all the way over so that right heel moves towards your left hip. Work into half knee palm. Your right knee is aligned with your left knee. Sit bones presses down, breathe in, arms reach up. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. You may be able to rest your forehead onto your right knee. If you want, you can make a fist and rest your forehead onto your either the knee or onto the fist. And then breathe as you inhale, lengthening out of lower back. And exhale. Keep reaching your left foot forward. Reach out, spread the toes. Feel the opening to the back of your left knee and calf. And then breathing, keep lengthening away from lower back. And exhale, fold, pull belly. Feeling this going right down deep to pelvic bowl and lengthening up. And folding on exhale. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale. Then inhale, release. As you ease all the way on back up, unwind your legs. Other side, straighten your right leg. Your left foot is coming in, it's back to the floor. Your left arm is hugging your thighs. You're moving your thigh, arm against your thigh, right hand is by right hip. As you inhale, lift out of your left side. As you breathe out, gliding your left thigh back, reach your right foot forward, spread the toes. As you breathe, lift belly up away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're gliding your left thigh back. Keep pressing your left foot to floor, and then use this to open side ribs as you lift out of left side. And as you breathe out, glide your left thigh back. Soften chest and breathe through sternum down into heart. And as you breathe out, you're moving your right thigh back. Last one like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, gliding your thigh back. You can, on the next breath, you're sliding your left arm around your left thigh. The right arm is around the back and behind the hands. And as you breathe in, keep feeling the lengthening away from your left thigh. And as you exhale, fold. Feel this right from your pelvic bowl. Breathe in and lifting belly away from pelvis. Fold on exhale. Spread the breath into back ribs. Exhale, fold, belly's in. One more like this. Exhale, fold. Inhale, release. From here, keeping your left foot flat to the floor. Left hand is down to the floor, right hand is to the floor. Press down into your left foot, breathe in, lift out of your left side. And as you breathe out, you're opening as if you're twisting away from your left side, twisting to the right. And then inhale, lengthen out of right side. And as you exhale, keep lengthening out of your left side as you're twisting towards the right. And breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis, lift diaphragm. Press your sit bones to the floor, twist towards the right. Inhale, release. Tuck your left foot in so that the heel is by the groin. Sit bones presses down, breathing, reaching your arms up. And as you breathe out, you're folding diagonally over to the center of your mat. Keep your right foot forward, keep it reaching it forward. Now breathe. As you breathe, you're lengthening out of lower back. And exhale, fold. Deep breath, expand your ribs. And fold on the exhale. As you fold, send your sit bones back down to the floor. As you breathe, you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. Folding on exhale. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Bring your right hand by your right hip and reach the hand slightly away from the hip, slightly towards the back. Press it down into left sit bone. Breathe in, reaching your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, you're folding to the outside of your right thigh. Be active. Breathe in, lift side ribs away from your right hip. And exhale, fold towards the outside of your right thigh, right calf. On the breath, feel as if you're lengthening your left ribs away from left hip. And exhale, fold. Deep breath, lengthening, keep lengthening out of lower back. Exhale, fold, pull belly in. Feel the energy of the breath as it moves through your body now. So take this breath to where you feel this most. And exhale. One more breath in. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release as you ease all the way on back up. Bring your left foot over, left foot is flat to the floor over your right thigh. Bring your right arm around you, hugging your left thigh towards the chest, and your left arm is to the floor, or if you have a block, you can have it on the block, or if you're close enough to the wall, you can use the wall. Press down into left sit bone. As you breathe, lengthen out of left side. And as you breathe out, twist towards the left, your right foot is reaching forward. Spread the toes. And then breathe in, keep lengthening belly away from your left thigh. And exhale, twist towards the left. Deep breath, lift chest, and feel as if you're lifting chest towards your chin. Lift your collarbones. And twist towards the left on exhale. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, twist. Inhale, release. Is your left foot all the way over, so the left foot is coming towards your right hip? You're working with half knee pal. Your knees are aiming, aligning with each other. Reach out with your right foot, spread the toes. Breathe in, arms reach up. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. You can take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf. If you can, you might want to rest your forehead onto your knees. You can make a fist and do so, or you can use a block to rest your forehead onto knees if that's where you want to go today. So breathe in and lengthen out of lower back. And exhale, fold forward, pull belly in. As you breathe, feel you're moving belly back away from your pelvic bone. And exhale, fold, pull belly in. On your next breath, spread your lungs. Feel your lungs as they open wide out towards your armpits. And folding on exhale. On your next breath, breathe through heart. And exhale, fold, bellies in. Inhale, release, and ease all the way on up. Unwind the cross of your legs. Okay, coming down onto your back for your abdominals sequence, some light abdominals, just to open up your hips, pelvis, lower back. So if your back is creaky, you want to fold your mat or have a towel blanket just to give your lower back a little more cushioning. Have a block close by. And lie down onto your back. Bring your hands down by your hips. Soles of your feet into the floor. Press your lower back to the floor. And then breathe in, deep breath. Hold the breath. Exhale. Hug your ribs down. So your belly's pulling in and your lower back is pressing to floor. Feel for sending sit bones away from you. Shoulders soften away from your knees. Feel this opening into lower back. Relax. And breathe, deep breath. Filling yourself up with breath. Hold the breath. Exhale. Exhale completely. Tuck the chin in, suck your belly in. So your ribs as if they have been hugged down. Your lower back is pressing to floor. Send your sit bones away from you. Relax and breathe, deep breath. Hold the breath. Exhale. Exhale until empty. Now hug the ribs down. Pressing your lower back down and sending your sit bones away from you. Relax. Last one like this. Breathe in. Hold the breath. Exhale. Exhale until empty. Suck your belly in. So the ribs stay compressing down. You're hugging the ribs down. You're lengthening sit bones away from you. Feel as if your belly moves away from the top of your pelvic bowl, away from the top of your thighs. And then relax. Take hold of your block. Place the block between your calves. Your knees are bent. You're reaching your heels out away from you. Your lower back presses down to the floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows straight up. Now, squeeze the block. Pull belly in. Reach your heels away from you. Inhale, lower your head. Lower the shoulders down to the floor. Hold the breath. Squeeze the block. Reach your heels away from you. Toes flexed. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up. Squeeze the block. Send your legs away. So heels are reaching away from you. Toes flexed. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower head, lower shoulders down towards the floor. Hold the breath. Squeeze the block. Reach your heels away from you. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from you. Squeeze the block. Reach your heels away from you. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower your head, lower shoulders down towards the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the block. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Now keep the chest lifted as you reach your elbows up. Squeeze your block. Reach your heels away from you. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower head, lower shoulders down. Hold the breath, squeeze the block. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up. Squeeze the block. Flex the toes. Reach your heels away from you. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower head, lower shoulders down. Hold the breath, squeeze the block. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up. Squeeze the block. Flex the toes to shins. Reach your heels away from you. Pull belly in. Now reach your elbows up. Inhale, lower head, lower shoulders down. Hold the breath, squeeze the block. Reach your heels away from you. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up. Squeeze the block, reach your heels away. Reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Inhale, lower head, lower shoulders down. Hold the breath, squeeze the block, and reach your heels away. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up. Squeeze the block, flex the toes to shins, reach heels away, pull belly in. Inhale, lower head, lower shoulders down, and exhale, place the soles of your feet to the floor. Just give yourself a moment as you notice how your body feels in this. And connect, breathe into what you're feeling. Notice what you feel and notice what comes up for you. Lift your feet up off the floor. The knees are bent. The block is between your ankles. Flex the toes to shins. Reach your heels away from you. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee. Squeeze the block. Reach your heels away from you. Pull belly in. As you breathe in, head to center, hold the breath. Keep head, shoulder blades up, but press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Squeeze the block. Reach your heels away from you. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows up. Lift the chest. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower head, lower shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the block. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Squeeze the block. Reach your heels away from you. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head, shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Squeeze the block. Reach your heels away from you. Pull belly in. Flex the toes to shins. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Squeeze the block. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to right knee. Squeeze the block. Send your heels away from you. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Keep head, shoulder blades up, but press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your elbows to your left knee. Squeeze block. Send your heels away from you. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Squeeze the block. Reach your heels away from you. Toes flex to shins. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, release lower head and shoulders to the floor and place the block down. Bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side. Let your arms relax overhead and breathe into pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel in for that release as you let go. And then breathe in. As you breathe in, you're lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, feel for sending your sit bones down towards the heels. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Use your hands and draw your knees together. Take hold of your block. Block is down by your sides. You're coming into bridge pose. So reach down with your fingertips. Draw your heels back towards your sit bones. Brush your heels with your fingertips. Then let your arms relax by your side. Block is within touching distance. Press your lower back to floor. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Chest is moving to chin. Press your feet to floor. Exhale. Tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up, away from the floor. As you breathe, breathe to lower back as you're lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, lift up, pushing floor away. Breathe to heart and energize heart with breath. And as you breathe out, lift up, pushing the floor away. You can't take hold of your block. Breathe in as you lengthen out of lower back. As you exhale, tilt pelvis, lift up, place a block under your sacrum. Press your right foot down to floor, breathe in, lift your left foot up, and draw your left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, reaching your left leg out and up towards. And then breathe in, breathe to left hip, feel for moving left thigh away from pelvis. And as you exhale, sending your left leg straight up. Keep pressing your right foot down. On the breath, breathe to heart and energize heart with breath. And exhale, sending that left leg straight up. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, reaching your leg straight up. On the next breath, bend your left knee, draw your left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, draw your left foot towards your right hip. So coming into like half lotus. Half lotus does not work for you. Then you're keeping your left foot tucked towards your right hip. Use your right hand to keep the foot by your hip. And then breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And exhale, sending your left thigh away from you. Breathe to lower back as you lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending your thigh away from you. 2 more breaths like this. Lengthen side ribs away from hips. And exhale, sending your left thigh away from you. 1 more, breathe in and lengthen out of lower back. And breathe out, keep moving thigh bone away from hip bone. Press your right foot to floor, breathe in, release your left foot, draw your left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, place your left foot down towards the floor. Line up your left foot with your left sit bone or hip distance apart. Breathe in, lift your right leg up, draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your right leg out and up towards the sky. As you breathe, you're lengthening belly away from your right thigh. And exhale, reach up, spread the toes. Deep breath, keep moving lower ribs away from sacrum. Push the floor away with your left foot. Exhale, sending your right leg straight down. On the next breath, bend your right knee. Place your right foot on top of your left thigh by hip crease, half lotus. You can use your left hand to keep the foot there if you need. And then breathe in, telescoping ribs, moving belly away from pelvis. And exhale, sending your right thigh away from you. Breathe in and lengthen out of lower back. And as you exhale, feel as if you're releasing your right thigh out towards the right. Deep breath, expand your ribs. And exhale, sending your right thigh away from you. 1 more breath. Feel this right from your pelvic bone. Breathe in and move belly away from pelvis. Move chest to chin. And exhale, release. Draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, place your right foot down towards the floor. Both feet presses to floor. Breathe in, telescoping, move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, push the floor away, lift up, move the block. And then come on down vertebrae by vertebrae. From here, roll to your right side. Bring your left hand to the floor, breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away with your left hand as you come up. Right hand supports your head and your neck. Come on down, get hold of your roll and place the roll between your thighs for cobra push-ups. So the roll is between your thighs. You lie down onto your belly. Your hands are directly under the shoulders, the tops of the feet are onto the floor. From here, tuck in tailbones and squeeze the roll. And as you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. Don't come up so high. Just move your chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, lower down. Tuck tailbones. Squeeze the block. Breathe in as you move your chest and ribs forward. Now keep moving chest and ribs forward, lengthening legs back, lengthening your legs back, squeeze the roll. And as you exhale, you lower down. Tuck tailbone, squeeze the roll. And as you breathe in, moving your chest and ribs forward. Coming up a little bit more if you can. Forearms are off the floor. And as you breathe out, lower down. Tuck tailbone, squeeze the roll. As you breathe in, if you can, coming up a little bit more. You're moving your chest forward, you're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, lower down. One more like this, tuck tailbone, squeeze the roll. And as you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. Keep moving chest forward, lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, lower down. Bring your hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under, move the block. And as you breathe out, press it back to all fours. And then coming down onto your knees. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate the next pose. You need a wall for this next pose. You don't have to have a wall. This pose is camel using the wall. So camel using the wall, you're coming right up against the wall. Your thumbs are either side of your spinal column. The hands are pressing down onto sacrum. So with your thighs up against the wall, you're pressing your pubic bone up against the wall. And as you breathe in, you feel as if you're lengthening, you're drawing your chest up against the wall. And as you breathe out, as you press against the wall, you just tuck your elbows in and lean back. Keep the chin tucked to chest. Press your shins to the floor, breathe in, you're lengthening out to the lower back. And as you exhale, you're coming back. So you'll do this, we'll stay there for about four or five breaths on the first round. Then we'll come up, and then sit down. And just breathe into the lower back, opening into the lower back with the hands tucking the sacrum down. We'll do another round, this time with 8 breaths. In the second round, you lift it up. You can bring your hands here or bring your hands back onto your thighs and keep lifting out in this way, opening the back of the neck in this way. And when you're ready to come up, you're coming up and then sitting down. Okay, so 2 rounds of this. Okay, so let's go together. Come right up against the wall. Your thighs are up against the wall, pubic bone is up against the wall. Your hands, thumbs, either side of your spinal column, fingers are onto this pelvis. Press your shins to the floor, feet presses down, and breathe in. Feel as if you're lengthening belly up against the wall, chest up against the wall. And as you exhale, tuck your elbows in and press into your shins. Keep the chest lifted. And then breathe in, lengthen. Feel as if you're sliding the ribs up against the wall. And as you exhale, lifting up, glide your shoulders in. Keep the chin tucked into chest. Now breathe as you breathe in, you're lengthening out of lower back. Feel your back ribs lift up. Press your shins to the floor, and as you exhale, lifting up a little bit more. You may find that you're leaving the wall a little bit more. Now breathe to sternum as you lift chest. Keep lengthening out of lower back. Push the floor away with your shins on exhale. And then breathe as you keep lifting, lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, press your shins to the floor. Keep chest lifted. Press your thighs against the wall. And as you breathe in, lengthen, lifting side ribs, lifting front ribs up against the wall. Press your shins to the floor. Exhale as you lift out of lower back. Relax chest and then breathe to sternum down into heart. Exhale, release as you come all the way up. And then sit down onto your heels. Let your arms relax at the back of your sacrum. And then breathe to the palm of your hands and using this breath to open into sacrum. And as you exhale, sit bones touch down towards the floor. 2 more breaths like this, deep breath. And exhale, sit bones touch down. 1 more. And exhale. And then release. You're coming back up to camel against the wall. This time in this camel, so 2 things, 2 difference here. If you can, you're leaning back and opening up in this way. So you're opening the front part of your chest, side ribs are opening the mouth if you can, opening here. Or if you can go further, you're reaching your hands back and taking hold of your heels or ankles if you can. Keep lifting out of lower back, so no compression into back. You're lifting out in that way. So that's where you're going with this move. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Bring your hands onto your hips, back, pelvis. Tops of the feet presses to the floor. As you breathe in, feel as if you're gliding your ribs up against the wall. And as you exhale, it feels as you're pressing pubic bone up to the wall, lift chest. Breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. Keep chest lifted. And as you exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other, elbows towards each other. Shins are pressing to floor and breathe in, feel. You're gliding the ribs up against the wall. You may begin to leave the wall. And as your pubic bone presses up against the wall, start to lean back. Now breathe as you inhale, lengthening out of lower back. Press your shins to floor, exhale, lift chest. If you can, you're reaching one hand down, taking hold of the heel or ankle. Reach both hands down if you can. And then breathe in as you lengthen low ribs away. And as you breathe out, lift chest as if up towards the sky. As you inhale, lengthen side ribs, broaden side ribs, open up to the lungs, chest lifts. And as you exhale, push the floor away as you lift your chest. Feel this right from your pelvic bowl. Breathe in as you're lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, lengthen out of lower back. 2 more like this, deep breaths. Push the floor away. Exhale, lift chest. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Bring your hands onto your pelvis. Pull belly in, come up. And then sit down. Then, once you've done, grab hold of your roll. Lie down onto your belly. And the roll is between your thighs. Cobra push-ups with the roll between your thighs. Hands are under the shoulders. Tops of the feet are onto the floor. Keep the neck relaxed. Top to elbows, squeeze the roll. And as you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Top to elbows, squeeze the roll. Breathe in as you move your chest and ribs forward, coming up. And as you breathe out, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Top to elbows, squeeze the roll. As you breathe in, moving chest ribs forward as you come up. And as you breathe out, lower down. Top to elbows, squeeze the roll. Breathe in as you come all the way on up. Lengthen your legs back. And as you breathe out, lower down. Last one like this. Top to elbows, squeeze the roll. As you breathe in, come up. Draw your chest forward as you're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, lower down. Then release. Your next pose is lounge lizard with the roll. So in your lounge lizard with the roll, you're lying down on your side. The roll is placed between your thighs and you're reaching out with your heels. Your body's in one straight line. So from your heel to the glute to your arms, you're in one straight line. Left hand, if you're on your right side, left hand is to the floor by hips, by pelvis. You're coming up in this way and then reaching out. So you're sagging the ribs. So you're working all of these intercostal muscles down this side. So as you breathe in, feel you're lengthening away from hips. And as you exhale, squeeze the roll and lengthen your legs away from you. Breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, sag the ribs. So you feel this opening into the side ribs. You're not, it's hard to see visually, but your whole body is in one straight line. As you breathe, lengthening away from hips. And exhale, allow your ribs to sag as if they're sagging towards your armpits. And breathe, move belly away from pelvis. Squeeze a block and then lengthen your legs away from you. 2 more breaths like this. And exhale, release. And either turn around to the other side or just turn. So you're doing this exactly the same to the other side. This time, if you're on your left side, your legs are straight. Use the edge of the mat to keep a straight line. Reach out with your heels. Now breathe in, glide your ribs away from your left hip when you're on your left side. Squeeze the block, and as you breathe out, lengthen heels away from you. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Sag the hips as if the ribs are coming down towards the floor. Keep lengthening legs away. As you breathe, you're lengthening out of lower back. Squeeze the block, exhale, reach your sit bones away from you as you're lengthening heels away. On the breath, move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, relax your neck. On the breath, glide your ribs away from left hip. Sag the ribs, so feel as if the ribs are moving towards your left armpit. Bend your legs away from you. One more like this. And exhale, release. And then ease on out. Coming into a seated position. Straighten your right leg straight forward. And then bring your left foot over the right. Bring your right foot towards your left hip. Your right arm is around and you're hugging your left thigh towards your chest. Your left hand is to the floor. Press into your left sit bone. Breathe in, lengthen out of left side. And as you breathe out, twist towards the left. And breathe in, lengthen, lower ribs away from sacrum. Press your left foot to the floor, twist to the left. And then breathe in, breathe to sternum, chest lifts. On exhale, twist to left. One more like this, breathe in. And exhale, twist. Inhale, release, and change. Straighten your left leg. Bring your right foot over so the right foot is flat to the floor. Bring your left arm across, hug your right thigh towards the chest. Right hand is behind your hip. Bring your left foot towards your right hip. Classical spinal twist. Press down into your right sit bone. Breathe and lengthen out of right side. And as you breathe out, twist towards the right. As you breathe in, keep lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. Breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. Press your right foot to the floor as you twist towards the right, both shoulders down. And breathe to sternum, filling heart up with breath. And exhale, twist. Inhale, release, unwind, and lie down. Lie down onto your back. Lower back is pressing to the floor. Breathe in, lift your feet, hands down by your side, lift your feet up off the floor, and reaching your legs out and up towards the sky. Reach up, take hold of the outside of your feet or your big toe. Happy baby. Knees towards your armpits. Breathe to lower back, spreading ribs. And as you breathe out, draw your knees down, heels up. Pull your belly in. Relax, two more like this, really deep breaths. And exhale. Pull your belly in. Reach your heels up, draw your knees down, and feel for opening up into lower back. Release one more. Breathe in. And exhale. Pull in, pull belly in. Draw your knees down, reach your heels up. And release. Draw your legs together, place the soles of your feet down to the floor. Coming into your final pose, Shavasana, so the soles of your feet could stay on the floor, soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side, or straighten your legs. You can move to the wall and have your feet up against the wall. Let your arms relax down by your side. Let your shoulders be soft away from your ears. If you can place a little bit more clothes on if you're cold. So allowing yourself to let go as much as you can in your final pose into Shavasana. So let your arms soften down away from your shoulders, away from your ears. Allow yourself to sink, to melt down into your mat. Relax the back of your skull. Relax your forehead. And relax your eyes. Your eyes are closed, so feel as if you're looking straight up through your third eye. And you do this just as a point of focus. So you're still staying in the moment. Try to take away any frowns from your forehead. And each stage, each part of your body, consider it worthy of bringing your attention there. So forehead is relaxed, eyes are relaxed. Bringing your focus towards your nose and breathe there. And then relax. Focus towards your mouth and breathe. And then feeling for that release as you let go. Bringing your focus towards your ears and breathe. And feeling for that release as you let go. Relax your cheekbones, jaw. Maybe open your mouth and moving jaw from side to side as you breathe. And then feeling for that release as you let go. Connecting down into your neck, going down into these muscles. So breathe into this area. And exhale. Relax your collarbones and let your shoulders melt away from your ears. Now feel that connection with your upper back. These are really big muscles. So breathe into upper back. This is forming the skeleton of your body. So connect there and breathe. And exhale, allowing your back to let go. And then breathing into the back ribs. And as you breathe out, feeling for that release as you let go. And as you connect down into your lower back, coming into the center of your body, breathe there. And exhale, feeling for that release. Connecting down into pelvis. Breathe into pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel for that release, your sit bones as they lengthen towards the heels. As you connect into your thighs, you're breathing into thighs and feel as if you're moving tops of thighs away from pelvis. And allow your thighs just to release as if they're floating out towards the side. Breathe to the back of your knees and your knees. And then breathe out, release. On your next breath, breathe to calves and shins. And exhale. On your next breath, breathe to your ankles and your heels. And feel for that sense of release as you let go. On your next breath, breathe into your feet and your toes. And exhale. On your next breath, breathe to your fingers and hands. And exhale, let go as you let go a little bit more. And then connect with your wrists and forearms. Breathe there. And exhale. Bringing your focus towards your elbows and your triceps and biceps, and breathe there. Feeling the breath as it enters your body, allowing your breath time to connect to the parts of your body that you're focusing on. And then exhale. So bringing your focus down towards your sternum. The front of your body is that connects with the back of your body. This part of this body which brings in a protective force. So breathe there. And exhale, feeling for that release as you open up the area of heart and lungs. And bringing your focus down into the area of your diaphragm, the area of your body that houses your spleen, your kidneys, your liver. Breathe through this area. and exhale. And then coming back to the center of your body, coming into the part of your body that holds wisdom. Breathe to belly. And exhale, feeling for that release as you let go. Scan your body, notice what you feel, and where you feel this. And notice what areas are becoming, your attention is drawn to. Stay with that area, breathe to the area. So give yourself time now as you begin to settle down. Allowing yourself not to be distracted. Allow yourself to be in the moment, feel the moment. Now bring yourself to a moment, to a time in which you felt fully contented. A time that you gave love, felt love. Bring that energy into your body. Allow that energy to stay with you so that you know that you are deserving, that you're worth it. Connecting with your capacity to love and to be loved. To love and to give love. And commit yourself to what you feel. Commit yourself to your intention. And knowing that what you feel is real for you. Begin to move your fingertips, tips of toes. As you deepen your breath, bring the energy back into your body. Allow your body to move, stretch in a way that feels good to you. On your next breath, roll to your side. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come up. Coming all the way back up into seated. Bring your hands together so the thumbs lightly touch down. Take a breath. Congratulate yourself for your practice. Thank you for allowing me to guide. Inhale, exhale, namaste. Thanks, everyone.